What's going on, guys? This is Grant Hamilton live from the Tech Wing, and today we're just going to be talking about how just my growth in woods class. So this is kind of my work of art right now. I'm working on, and it's a complete beauty, I would say. Just it's got walnut on the sides, all around the floor. Then we got a strip of cherry right here. It's just really is a great contrast with the walnut. And I got to utilize some Purple Heart for the miters right here. And just just doing all the measurings and making sure everything's correct and stuff. And um, my vocab has been improved just by doing the quizzes and just working on just the words. I mean, a lot of those PowerPoints I went through again and again, looking over the pith, all that jazz, and just because I think to an extent it is important to keep know what all that stuff means. So um, I think I'm doing pretty well on my project right now. It's some of the corners could be a little bit better, but as you can see right there, it's kind of they don't match up perfectly. I tried to sand it down and kind of get like it's solid. Try to get it to meet off perfectly, but still didn't really work. I just kind of got it, so it's not necessarily like this. It's just more like this now. So same with here too. That happened. I think my dimensions might be a little off, just in a whole, but they're like the same. I think they're brought down about like maybe a quarter inch or something. What's been my biggest challenge so far? I mean, it's been, I would say probably getting this. These haven't really been that hard, but probably getting this to exactly, or however, I forget what the dimension of this is, but just kind of doing the math and cutting this, finding this strip to get it to that length. And just utilizing 3 boards instead of just cutting 1 board. So that's probably been the hardest. And then, I mean, the sanding really hasn't been hard because we've been using the planer, or should I say the time saver. That just really helps speed up the process. And um, the machining processes I used were I just said the planer to get all this stuff good, and then I used a custom saw to make these miters on right there to make that hole. But then I just used a table saw, or the custom saw. I mean, it was a table saw, and then for the to cut this 2x4, I used a chop saw, and then I had the custom arcing that ran it through a table saw with like the blade slightly back to get this sweet arc on it. And so the machines really work pretty, as long as you know what you're doing, they work pretty well. But you just always got to be safe. It's all about keeping the phalanges on the hand, like I always say. And, or just anything. I mean, like you can get nicked by a machine and just kind of affect it the rest of your life. So just always want to be safe. And I just keep using the thing where just do one thing at a time, not do a lot of things at a time. That just shows diligence, hard work, and I like to take, I'm not that experienced of a woodworker, but I can say I know what I'm doing. So my safety precautions I just have to take. I mean, you have to have a firm place to stand, or it's not going to be good. in the long run. You could just really get injured really badly. And I like to keep my hands away to where I still have control of the board, but I'm not like too close where I could cut my fingers off, or I'm not too far away where I'm gonna get a bad cut. You know, measure twice, cut once. You know, so I think that right now so far I'm doing pretty well. So I got these just plugs to cover up the screw holes to bind this together. So yeah, those are pretty nice. I picked to, like, instead of using the cherry plug for this, I used the walnut just to give it that good contrast. So yeah, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.